Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of the new documentary, The Wrecking Crew, which I did see today for its theatrical release. But after I saw the film, I went onto IMDb and I found out that this movie was actually released in 2008 at some film festivals and also in 2009 at some other film festivals. I don't know why it took this long, but in the end, I didn't really care. So let's find out about this movie and what it's about. The film tackles the story of the many men and one woman who was a part of this group of musicians called the Wrecking Crew that worked in the business from the 1950s through the 1960s and onto the 1970s, and were the background music, the backup music for many artists like the Beach Boys and Sonny and Cher and Elvis and many, many others. Worked with Phil Spector and other producers. But you know, some of them definitely got the justice and the credit that they deserved. Others maybe did not at the time. But what this film tackles is what went on as all these artists were coming up with all these great songs and great music, but we getting to know the men and one woman that were a part of this whole crew that was really creating the music that we all love today. And this film has so much amazing music in the film. I can't imagine. Hopefully they got a great deal, a great discount, because the filmmakers making this movie look like they made a lot of this film back in the 1990s, because the one director of this movie, his father was part of the Wrecking Crew, and it probably inspired him to make this film, to tell all these mini stories in this short period of time. Now, that's probably my one complaint. You know, it's really nice to hear all this amazing music that, no matter if we've grown up with them or not when it actually first appeared on the scene, but it's all part of our lives through just listening to the radio, through the movies we see, and through the artists that have, you know, were popular in the 60s and are still popular today. But there's just so much going on in this film. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of people to talk about, to tackle, and it's hard to kind of connect with everyone that is on screen. Of course, the main subject is the director's father and what he's done in the business. And, you know, I never heard about the guy. He passed away in the late 90s, but you may have not heard about the man, but his music, you've heard all his music from movies, television, the music scene, everything. He's been a part of it, and he was probably one of the greatest guitarists ever. I'm gonna put his name and his picture right here. It's definitely someone that I'm going to do more research about, get to know. Just like, I can't believe this guy just contributed to so many amazing things. And his even though his life is not here, he's not alive anymore, his music and his memory is going to live on forever, thanks to everything that he was a part of and created. Again, it looks like these filmmakers did a lot of work over a long period of time to make this interesting documentary, and I do like it. I will recommend the film, especially for music lovers and music history lovers. You know, it didn't really grab me on an emotional level, except for all the music. I would have liked if the filmmakers just focused all their energy on telling one story, maybe a couple stories. But I think the filmmakers tackle way too much in this movie. So as an audience member, it was hard to connect with the entire thing. Though I found it to be interesting throughout. It's about an hour and 40 minutes. I was never bored. I never checked my watch. But I just wish that it had more of a just interesting look at the music world and what it really takes to be a musician, and the struggle it is to consistently be popular and be respected even when you're not really getting the credit you deserve. I wish there was more in that film, more drama in the movie, but overall it's just, the movie's got a great soundtrack. It's got some really great interviews from people both living and dead, and people that I wasn't really aware of. You know, I knew that many artists back in the day would definitely sing on their tracks, but they weren't playing the music at the time, and there had to have been someone that was behind the scenes. And so with this film, we get to meet those people, and that's really nice. And I think it's really cool that the filmmakers could tell this story. I think there's a better documentary here, and I hope that maybe the same filmmakers will take the subject and tell a story like me. I'd like to see an A, B, C, D, E, F story that just chronologizes the lives of these people, maybe even in a more live action theatrical with actors and actresses we might know. That would be nice. I'd like to see that. This movie's kind of all over the place, and you can get distracted at times when you're focused on one thing and suddenly it transforms to this thing, and then you're focused on this thing and that transforms to this thing. So it's a good one, but not a perfect documentary, but still something worth checking out. And I bet most of you probably already have, since this film's been around since 2008. But I'm glad I saw it right now. I thought it was a good documentary, and I am going to give The Wrecking Crew, I'm going to give the film a solid 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.